there, my name is Elizabeth Sinclair. Today is December 16th and I'm doing a card class, card video. I decided since this is so close to Christmas, most of the Christmas cards you guys have mailed out. So this is something you can take with you and you can give it to them because it is a gift card holder. Like that. Okay, and I've got two different ones to show you, slightly different styles. Okay, the first one I'm going to be using garden green because the paper here I'm using goes with both. Oh, by the way, what I used. Okay, for this one I used Joy of Noel stamps for the Noel and for the little sprig thing, and the stamps as well for the joyous and the little sprig thing. Little holly. Okay, and I used the paper from this. This is called A Walk in the Forest. This paper is special because when you purchase it, $3 of this paper goes to Toys for Tots in the United States and the Salvation Army in Canada. They get $4 because their pricing system's different. But anyways, it's really cute. You can these trees cut out with the Marius dies, tree dies, which I thought was really cool. These bears cut out very easily. And you've got all these other little ones that you can do, little Christmas papers that you can use too. So you got, that's balmy blue. That would make a pretty something. And snowflakes. Okay, so very useful pad of paper. And last I saw it was still in my store. You know, all the Christmas stuff is clearancing out, so you kind of got to take your chances. If you want something, you got to go there quick. All right, so you're going to take your basic piece of 8.5 by 11. You're going to cut it at 4 1/4. Okay, like so. Then this length is going to be 9 inches. So get a 9, and we cut it again. Then I'm going to score it at 3 1/2. That gives us this little piece here. So 3 1/2. No, I'm not going to score it at 3 1/2, 5 1/2. Because 4 1/4, 5 1/2, that's the basic card size. So we're going to score it 5 1/2. Which gives me 3 1/4. I guess half of one, half another, depending where you want to look at it. So there we go. That's our card base. Now, first I have two pieces of that paper. This one is 4 by 3 1/4. So I guess this is 3 1/2, by the way. 3 1/2 plus 5 1/2 equals 9, right? Yeah, it does. All right, so there we go. Like that. And then this one I'm going to flip over and it's going to go right here. And I need a piece of white for that one. Now the white, this is 5 1/2. This is 2 1/2 equals 5 1/2 minus 2 1/2. Oh, I hate math. All right. That was 3. 2 1/2, 5 1/2. Nah, I'm measuring it. It's too early for me to think that way. All right, first I'm going to glue this one down and then we're going to measure, see how big we want the white, because we're going to put a white piece next to it. I forgot to pre-cut that one. Okay, I know it's going to be 4. Let's make sure it's 4 inches. What am I doing? Because you want it to be the same size as that. Then I'm gonna, okay, that's 3 inches. So we're gonna go 2 3/4. You know where I got that from? This is 4 1/4. And if we're gonna make it 4 with 4 1/4, then we're gonna make this 2 3/4. And then it'll be like that. So I can do easy math. The big algebra solve for x, forget that, but Couldn't do it when I was 14, 15. I definitely can't do it at this age. And I'm grateful that my life doesn't really require me to do any of that stuff. There. Okay. So that's that inside. Then we're going to do the outside here with this paper. Remember, this one's 4 inches too, and it's 4 by 3 1/4 because this flap is 350. Next, I got my little sentiment, joyous, and we're going to put dimensionals on this, and I did it in garden green. And before I put this on, I've got this little sprig. I'm going to put that on first. That way I don't have to try and finagle how to get this underneath. And then I can kind of, I'll go here. Okay? And then this, kind of go over it a little bit. There. So that's what the outside of the card looks like. Now for the inside. This one or this one. I think I like this one, but it's too long. I'm going to trim this just a little bit. So if that one is 3 1/2, I'm going to make this 2 1/2. Because you want to have room to put the card in. And I need a little pulley here. So I just thought it'd be easy to use a little punch that I got in my stash. You know what I bought this one for? Putting little bits of cardstock on the bottles of ink, which I'll show you another day, but you know the little refill bottle for the ink, it's got that little tiny tab. I use this and take, like if it's a real red ink, I get my real red cardstock, punch out a hole, and I glue it to the top. So when I look down in my drawer, I know what all the colors are. I don't know where I got that tip from, but that's why I bought that punch. It's a non-Stampin' Up! Something. I don't even know where I got it from, but I might even had it. Alright, now to adhere this, I'm going to use tape and I'm going to use glue just because I want a really good hold on this. Actually, not that one, this one. So to make a pocket, you tape the edges and the bottom, but not the top. That seems like common sense, I suppose. It just, to me, felt worth mentioning. I guess, because sometimes when you're crafting and you're really in deep thought, you may do things that are illogical. Like when you're cutting something or scoring, you're cutting something and you accidentally grab the scoring blade or vice versa. You know that the blade doesn't, what does what, but you're not paying attention. We've all been there, I'm sure. Okay. Yeah, it seems like it's taking a while to do this. I guess I could have grabbed my take your pick tool. Alright, so you know what? I'm just putting a little bit of glue on here as well. Like that. There. And then, hold on. And there. So your holder. Now it's not going to work until it dries, so I'm going to let that dry. All right, and then we're going to decorate this. And that is my Noel. Just lay them out the way you want them. And yeah, it does fit. Like that. And then you just glue them down. Guess I should have a green or red sweater on right now. Oh, I didn't realize. Go down a little more. How did that get messed up? Oops. There we go. That's card 1. Okay, now card 2. I used the Berry Christmas 12 by 12 paper. Okay. Let's see if I can find that card I made. Here it is. This was the front of it. Now I'm going to switch it because I don't think I like it like that. And this is the inside. And there's your card holder. This way it's up and down. So I'm using Balmy Blue. And this one is 5.5 wide. And then, oh, by the way, this is the paper. And this was still on in the my craft store the other day. So you'd have to look though. Now this one I got a score. Alright, so this is 5.5. Your other number is 4 1/4. So we got a score at 4 1/4. Try to keep 5.5, 4 1/4 in your head. And I'm going to do that. Then this one. Now what is that marking? What do I got left? I got 2.5 left. So that one I just folded up. I don't like the way that looked. It was hard to get it straight. So we're going to do it the right way. We're going to go 2.5 here. And score. I did something here. I want to put this in front of it. And I want to trim it a little bit. I don't want to be that big. Yes, I'm just eyeballing it. Can you tell I'm not an A1 personality? Yeah, that looks good. Pretty good. Let me do a little more. Alright, so this is actually I'm going to go 2 1/4 by 5 1/4. This goes all the way around. It's going to go like that. Yeah, that looks good. Don't drop on the floor. I know I should really be a little more careful with my garbage. Just my trash can's over there. Alright, so we're going to glue this on. First. Then I'm going to do this to this. So I got them together. Okay. There, a little notch. Now, since this is holding the card, we're going to glue this down as well. Now, I'm only going to do it on the sides because the fold is going to be taking care of the bottom, right? There's no need to glue it down there. Actually, here, pull this up. Oh my, come on, varnish that. That was a little nuisance. Okay. I figured 2 big pieces would be easy, right? Now, a little glue here, because this is actually very wide for a card, isn't it? So I can go and put glue in front of it. That way they have 2 different things sticking in. Okay, and we slide this up here. Now, while that's drying, I'm taking my designer paper. I'm going to put it up here. I made this white, so you can do to, from, Merry Christmas, whatever you want to do. There. So we're going to put the paper here. Get it so that it looks like it's there. Okay, now the outside. I have a bag of cut out things from the papers. This is all fussy cut it out. So here's a Christmas tree. And let's see, do I have another white bear? Actually, you know what? I'm thinking I have a little fox with a present, and I have the baby bear there, and a little tree. That's gonna go there. I like that one. And do I have room? Nah. Well, this is the creating part. Oh, I got 2 of those. Alright. And I've got a little baby one. That looks good. Then I have a sentiment somewhere here in my little pile of things. And I know I did it. I did 2 of them. And I don't see it. Oh. Wow. Okay. Well, I guess we're going to do another sentiment. Keyboard? Nope. Not sure where I put it. We'll do that then. Alright, now these you could either glue on or use dimensionals. I'm going to glue the tree on. And then I'll probably put dimensionals on the little animals. Oh, and you know what? Before I do that, hold on just a sec. I had a piece of white that I wanted down below it. But I cut that out too. Alright. This is 5. So I need 5 and a quarter. Or 5 and a quarter. I'll go 5 and a quarter. Actually, I can use this. Now, I'll just take it out here. Okay, how long it is. And then I want to get a 1/2 inch little strip. Because I feel things should be grounded. And when the tree was just kind of hovering up there, it didn't look grounded to me. So this I'm going to put down here to represent snow. It's just a 1/2 inch by 5 and a quarter little strip. Also gives it like a completion. Now you don't want to butt it up because it's a little different. There we go. Now we take our little tree with glue and we put it right here. Okay. Ta-da. These guys. Put I don't know how I lose connection. I have to put my password in my computer doing this. Okay. I'll put him here. And then put the little one here next to it. Oh, here's my Merry Christmas. Oh, I thought I had to recut it. It was right here. There. And then here's Merry Christmas. I did this in garden green to match the green in the tree. Alright, so here's card number 2. That's a little fun you can have with the designer paper. Like that. And open. Yeah, I like it better than this one. This one I thought was cute, but okay. So that's my card class. This is my website in case you would like to purchase any of this stuff. And this is my December host code. If you purchase anything $50 or more, you will get a thank you note with a little something with it, with a little surprise, by using the host code. If it's $150 or excuse me, $50. If it's more than $150, don't use that because you're going to get Stampin' Rewards from Stampin' Up. Okay? All right. Thank you for watching.